Hi students, today we're going to be talking about the present perfect. The present perfect is a verb tense that many students have questions about or confusion about. Today we're going to talk about one specific situation where we use the present perfect, and that is when we make questions with how long. Now, in order to understand the present perfect, the first thing we have to understand is the situation. When? When do we use the present perfect? So we have here a timeline to help us. So I want you to imagine that this line is time, and that direction is the past, like yesterday, last week, last year, the day you were born, way back there. Over in this direction, we have the future. Tomorrow, next week, next year, okay? So past, future. And here we have now. Now, when we talk about the present perfect, there's always a connection between the past and now. There's some kind of a connection. And we're going to show that connection with a line here. It's like a bridge from the past to now. So the name officially for this verb tense is the present perfect. But I always tell my students that I think a better name for this would be the present past, because there's a connection between now and the past, the present and the past. So in your mind, instead of thinking about this as the present perfect, maybe it will help you to think about this as the present past. Today we're going to talk about this verb tense using, as I said before, how long. And when we make a question with how long, the next part of the sentence uses this grammar for the present perfect or the present past. And the grammar we need here for this is two different pieces. So it's going to have two verb pieces for this grammar. Oops, two verb pieces. So the first verb is either going to be has or have. The second verb piece is going to be a verb. It'll be your main verb in the third form. For example, the word go would be go, went, gone. Or eat would be eat, ate, eaten. Okay? So here we're going to call this the third form for the second piece. A lot of books call this the past participle. So I could say in a question, how long have you lived in your home? The place where you live is your home. So if it's an apartment or wherever it is, that's your home. So how long have you lived in your home? I don't know. But if we want to know the answer, we have to look at now and go back in the past to the time when you started living where you live now. So let's imagine you moved to your home in 2015. And now we're in 2016. If I say, how long have you lived in your home? What we're asking you is, how long is this time from the past until now? If you moved to your home in 2015 and now it's 2016, this period of time is 1 year, right? So how long have you lived in your home if you want to talk about how long this bridge is, we make an answer with for. And you could answer and say, for 1 year. How long have you lived in your home? For, with an amount of time, with a length of time. For 1 year. Maybe you moved into your house in a different year. Maybe you moved into your house in 2006. How long have you lived in your home? If you moved to your house in 2006, you would say for, yeah, of course, 10 years. Okay, so for 1 year, for 10 years, for 2 days, for 16 years, for 1 month. Basically, after the word for, we want to tell how much time, how long is this bridge in time. How long have you lived in your home? For 16 years, for 2 years, for 1 year. Now, there's another way to answer a question with how long. Instead of saying how long this period is, we can make a question, the same question, how long have you lived in your home, and give an answer that talks about the time that this started. So instead of saying for 10 years, we could say since and put the start. We always put since with the start time. So how long have you lived in your home? Oops, sorry. How long have you lived in your home since 2006? Since with the start. So how long in the answer, since plus the start, whenever the start was. Since 2006, or since yesterday, or since 2000. Whenever you moved here, whatever year that was or time that was, we put that, the start time, with the word since. So since yesterday, since 2000. What about the word know? Know, knew, known. How long have you known your best friend? Think about your closest friend. How long have you known? We're saying have plus the third form. How long have you, instead of lived in your home, we're saying how long have you known your best friend? Again, you can make an answer with for or since. If you want to tell how long the period is, you could use the word for. We use for to tell how long the time is. So how long have you known your best friend? For 1 year? For 5 years? I don't know. If you met your best friend last year, you could say, I have known my best friend for 1 year. Or you could say, I have known my best friend since last year. Now, we say have with you. But if it's he, she, or it, we say has. So how long has she lived here? For 6 years, since 2010. Today we've had an introduction to the present perfect with how long and for and since. In our next video, we'll look at other examples of ways to use the present perfect. If you've enjoyed this video, I'd invite you to share it with your friends. And I hope to see you back here watching videos and learning more English soon. Bye for today. See you soon.